Hello everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Today we're going to have more bad news. It seems like in the United States of America we have an abundance of bad news that comes out. And the truck driver CDL bad news just keeps getting worse. But this time we have a red state issue, which that red state is Texas. From what I'm hearing and reading, Texas was a little different than like California and Minnesota and New York and a bunch of the blue states, in that Texas did not give illegal aliens CDLs. But what's happened in Texas forever, because of basically lying trucking companies, is they always say they don't have enough CDL drivers to support the trucking industry, especially in Texas. The problem is, if you look at the number of people who have CDL licenses, you quickly understand that there's no shortage of CDL truck drivers. There's a shortage of CDL truck drivers driving trucks because the industry doesn't want to pay truck drivers anything anymore. They want people to work for less than minimum wage and drive a truck. And that's what's been happening forever. So for Texas to do something about it, the government, and not just Texas, a lot of states, California's another one, where they let people in on work visas for anywhere from a year to 3 years to drive trucks. Now, whether or not those people can speak English, read and write and speak English adequately, that's a whole nother story. We don't know the answer to that yet. But they were giving licenses to these people that exceeded their work visas time periods. Well, that is questionable in my view, according to the laws I just read, whether that's actually legal. But let's say it is legal. Their CDL licenses absolutely could not exceed their ability to work in the United States by federal law. And that's what Texas did. They gave them extended CDL licenses for guys that were here for a year to 3 years. And that is illegal. That's an illegal issuance of a CDL. And my understanding is, on that rule, that Texas had issued 6,900 of those types of licenses illegally. And, you know, literally within weeks, they had gotten like 5,700 of those licenses back that were expired, basically. And they were going to do away with the rest of them in short order. Well, now what I'm hearing was that wasn't the entire database of licenses that were audited that they still got quite a bit to go. And I don't know what quite a bit means. I don't know how much of the audit was done versus wasn't done. I have no earthly idea. But Texas is now threatened, just like the rest of them, with withholding highway funds, and Texas is being threatened with withholding $187 million in highway funds due to the issue that was identified right away not being eliminated. And how big the overall problem is in Texas, we do not know. But Texas is a red state with a problem. Like I said earlier, I do not believe that Texas issued licenses to illegal aliens. That part of the problem is not entirely known either at this point. This is getting to be a big thing because we just had 2 more wrecks in this last week with people driving big trucks that killed other people, with a big one being down by Austin, Texas, where I believe 5 people were killed because the driver basically didn't hit the brakes and ran into the back of a traffic jam and killed 5 people. So that's where we're at. That's it for this time. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.